As a defensive lineman, do you think it's fair?
It's illegal, and then they're
No,
never
it's
set.
legal. It's legal.
It is illegal.
It's legal.
It's illegal. They're never set.
No, it's
if you
legal.
watch it, the O-linemen are never set on those posts.
He's pissed. He's not happy.
Okay.
You're bad.
Oh,
You're
wow.
bad.
I'm triggered. All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Not Just Football with Cam Heyward. I, of course, am number 97, Cam Heyward, with my longtime friend and producer, Hayden Walsh, and sometimes agent, right? They've been calling you that?
I've been agent all week, so it's been a lot of fun being thought of as your agent.
So we were talking about how.
Wait, we got to introduce you first.
Oh, me?
Excuse me.
Sorry, I just jumped right in.
Yeah, come on. I know you do a lot for Omaha, but we have to give you your respect.
Okay.
Miss Mina Kimes.
Hi.
You're from Yale University, right?
I wasn't born there, but I did go to school there, yeah.
You weren't born there, but everybody claims they're from Yale.
You clearly did not
anyways.
graduate from there, by the way you just asked that.
The Ohio State.
Yeah.
The Ohio State.
I'm from Nebraska. Did you know that?
Ooh.
That's where I'm actually born, yeah. On an Air
How's
Force
that?
base. Quiet, flat. That's why I'm a Nebraska football fan, like kind of lapsed, but that was
Okay.
my OG football fandom.
Wait, so how do you feel about the new hire?
I mean, seems good. I don't know. Nebraska's been like on the verge of turning it around now for so long that I'll just kind of wait and see. But I mean, it's a good hire, obviously. He was a very successful college coach.
Cool. Well, I'm excited you're here.
I'm glad to be here.
Thank you so much for coming on. We got to talk about LeBron first.
Okay.
Breaking the record.
Yes.
Most career points. You had a better experience than us when you got to watch it because you went to the bar to watch it. We didn't get an invite.
Sorry. So you were at the media party when it happened, and you just kind of got a text alert?
Okay, guys, we are official now. We are media.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I got it. Yes, we've changed a little bit.
Yeah.
It's new media time. So I feel like we had to
Go there. So did people think at the media party that you were his agent?
Everywhere we walk together, somebody's been like, are you his agent or do you represent him in some way? I'm about to start telling people I do because it's the only reason anybody talks to me.
So
How much you charging?
What does Michael charge? So I know when I can start charging people. I'll at half the price.
if I walked around with you guys, people would probably think I'm your publicist, right? That's the
100%,
stereotype. Agent,
100%.
publicist.
Yes.
Or I'm just security.
Or you're
No,
Yes,
you're too recognizable.
security.
Too recognizable.
But Marcus does that. Spears does
get
that.
away. Please. Mina doesn't need you around right now.
Or maybe you're his assistant. You might think I'm his assistant.
Yes, you would get the assistant
Yeah.
for sure. I just strictly get agent. No one thinks I'm his friend. They just think I'm his agent.
Guys, we got talking about LeBron, and then we ended up talking about I'm the security guard, she's the publicist, and you're the agent.
This is really a conversation about stereotypes in America.
Yes, this is it's a deeper conversation, Cam. It's not just football. We're going deeper.
We are. But what was everybody's thoughts about LeBron breaking the record?
Meh. No, just kidding. Of course.
Oh
It was
my
amazing.
God.
Come on. Obviously, everything about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm a LeBron fan. So
Right.
being from Seattle, I don't have a team. So I always kind of just root for players that I like. So always been a fan of his game, obviously.
It's like Pittsburgh. We don't have a team either.
Yeah, so we
so
get to choose.
we go to Cleveland. We say that's the only time we go to Cleveland.
Okay.
And we cheer for LeBron when he was there.
Well, Cam and I only follow LeBron. So if LeBron's a Cav, we'll root for the Cavs.
Oh,
If
so you guys are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like the one thing we'll agree on. See, he's an Ohio State fan. I'm a Michigan fan. We don't agree there. I like the Steelers. He's obviously a Steeler. But basketball we agree on. But we follow LeBron wherever he goes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's really how we look at it.
We're part of the posse.
Yeah.
You're
unfortunately.
bronsexuals. That's what they call
I
it,
wasn't
right?
going to say it.
I love that term. Every time I see it, it makes me happy. I don't know why. Who first coined that? I don't know. But it makes no sense. It doesn't even rhyme with anything.
No.
But
And does LeBron just go up to different people and say, you look like a bronsexual?
I would hope not. That would seem a tad inappropriate if he was doing that to people.
yeah, it's a
yes.
little bit presumptuous.
Yes,
you
yes,
know,
yeah.
but,
All right,
yeah.
so is he the GOAT?
Yeah, to me, yeah.
He is?
Yeah. For a litany of reasons.
Okay.
But yeah.
Name them. What are the reasons?
Oh my gosh. I mean, there's like the basketball aspect of it. There's appropriate for podcast, the off the field impact, the business impact. I would say personally, like, just rather than getting into statistics and accomplishments and, a debate that's been had a million times on ESPN programming,
Right.
I like the way he plays. Maybe it's I actually love your take on this. I think maybe it's because I'm a football person and he reminds there's like that physicality. I mean, obviously the mental and everything like that, but like my favorite play of all time is the block.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's because of the football-ishness of it, but I don't know.
No.
I think about it all the time.
And I think the defense, everything he does, it just does it kind of like a football player. You're right. He doesn't have like one great move necessarily, right? He just runs through everybody. So I mean, I could see the football aspect of him.
He's got one move, but it might be the most basic move.
Yeah.
It's the step back, and then he flips the ball, and it's like, okay, like, why isn't anybody blocking this? But when you watch LeBron, I feel like, you know, we were all caught up in the moment. We all grew up with LeBron, and I think we get caught up in that. But I don't know if any other player could go through what he went through. Social media-wise, like, you know, being crowned the champion before you were even crowned the champion.
And then delivering on literally everything is, like, unbelievable.
The expectations, I think, are really something that's never really talked about. At 18, 17 years old, to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated and to really follow through on everything that was projected of you was pretty impressive.
Did you guys see AD?
I saw the video.
Yeah.
For those who haven't seen it, LeBron makes a shot. AD kind of just doesn't seem very enthused. I and you know this, being someone who in a split moment a video can be taken out of. I always am like a little bit wary of like a video like that because you never. You know, you're looking at the back of him.
You don't know the
maybe
context.
You know, so many things can be happening, so I like to reserve judgment.
Yeah, and he was. I did see he was saying, "I love you, LeBron," and like I appreciate it. I guess when you're around greatness all the time, you just get used to it.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Right,
fans,
you get used to
fans,
that.
I'm telling you right now, he was pissed. He's angry about something. He wants out, traded by tomorrow. Put it on ESPN
Maybe
right now.
he had a tummy ache, you know?
He's still mad
Icky
about
tummy.
Kyrie.
Little achy tummy.
He hit icky tummy.
Yeah, icky tummy. I'd be sitting down too.
Kyrie's on the mind.
Mina, I want to know, how would you compare LeBron James and Tom Brady's career? Both have played for an extremely long time. Which career is more impressive?
Oh, God. I think what Brady accomplished is harder to do.
Ooh.
Because it's in football, and this is, I think, when we talk about Patrick Mahomes and what the Super Bowl means to him, I think he's the most talented quarterback I've ever seen, but it's so hard to get here. So many things have to happen to get here, and then you have to win, and it's so different. You know, the fact that Brady, the longevity in that, and in football in particular, the fact that he accomplished what he did, I don't think it'll ever be matched. I could see a world in which a basketball player matches some of LeBron's accomplishments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Plus, it's single elimination, like single game elimination.
Essentially,
you can't do that in basketball.
Yes.
And it's way harder. You need more people to accomplish what you want to accomplish.
It's hard.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go probably Brady's probably more impressive as well, but it's close.
That's the
It's
Michigan
close.
guy.
It's close.
Michigan guy.
All right, I want to play a game with you two.
All right.
I want you guys to put on your defensive and offensive coordinator hats. Mina, you're going to play offensive coordinator.
Okay.
Cam, you're going to play defensive coordinator.
Great.
Cam,
I got this.
as the Eagles' defense, how would you attack Mina's Kansas City Chiefs offense with a hobbled Patrick Mahomes?
Oh.
Possibly hobbled.
Well,
Possibly
We
hobbled.
don't know how hobbled he is.
I don't know how you come back from a high ankle so fast, but I think.
Are you wait? Are you claiming that he didn't have a high ankle sprain?
I don't know.
Don't think it was as serious as they said?
I don't know if it's that serious. You know how quarterbacks get. One thing happens, just my world's ending.
He looked pretty bad hurt when he rolled to his left and planted last week.
But you never know. Like,
yeah, I know.
you know, we saw Paul Pierce.
There's gradations. there's levels to these injuries.
Yes. Paul Pierce acted like he was dying on the floor.
Such a defensive tackle thing.
And he
I
was
know.
Yeah.
He's not bitter about roughing the passer calls and hitting quarterbacks or anything.
Yeah, we can
All
talk
right.
about
what
that
were you
later.
going to do, Gannon?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. So
Cam Gannon?
I'm not blitzing,
No.
but I'm letting that pass rush get after you.
Okay.
You know, I know you got we got Javon Hargrave, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, Hassan Reddick, and I just think if we get one-on-ones, you're in trouble. There's more than enough guys, and we can play man behind. I don't think we really need to play a lot of zone. You got Darius Slay, and I just think we're a more complete team on defense than you are on offense.
I agree with a lot of that. But Golden and I were just talking about, I would absolutely play more man in this game, especially since we've seen defenses in general that have had success stopping Travis Kelce, which is, of course, success, right?
Yeah.
Do tend to play more man. You saw that in the the Bengals game, cover one, double Kelce, and you trust, if you're the Eagles, that your corners, who are excellent, can hold up against what is a pretty relatively weak Chiefs passing group. Now, the challenge with man, and you know this, you turn your back on Patrick Mahomes, and he unleashes the most infuriating 11-yard run.
Yeah.
It's like he's tiptoeing, he's not even fast, but all of a sudden he has the first down. It's so freaking annoying.
It's annoying because
he
already
at
has
it.
like a 9-yard step back.
Yes.
It's never just like 5-yard step back. It's like he's getting out of the pocket already, and then he's finding the ankle, and you're like, Bro,
What?
we were in 3rd and long, and now you just got 11 yards.
How difficult is that, though, as a pass rusher, knowing he takes a deeper step back or drop back than most quarterbacks?
You want to make him step up in the middle. You don't want him to get to the edge. If you get him to the edge, that's his bread and butter. But if you can get him in the middle, you can really start to have some.
So that cuts to what I think is very important. The Chiefs' offensive line is not as championed as they're not as flashy as the Eagles' offensive line, where we look at Jason Kelsey, we're like, that's a weapon. Like, whoa, they're doing stuff we've never seen before. But they're still good, and they're particularly good on that interior. And to your point, like Patrick Mahomes loves to step up. I think Javon Hargrave, I'm not kissing up to you, is so important in this game for that reason.
My guy.
Which is, I'm like, interior defensive line play. But I'm telling you, against the Chiefs in particular, that offensive line is very, very good. Mahomes is going to try to step up. And if you lose, that's an explosive right there.
Spoiler alert, you're not going to win every bet you place. But with Caesars Sportsbook, win or lose, every bet gives you reward credits and tier credits, which you can exchange for the best perks in the game. Hotel stays, VIP experiences, sports and concert tickets, and more. Download the Caesars Sportsbook app and start earning with Caesars Rewards.
Are you concerned about the Chiefs' offensive line holding up against the Eagles' defensive line with 70 sacks
I'm the
this
Chiefs'
year?
offensive coordinator. I'm reading Bieniemy. I'm calling a million screens.
Well, oh, God. Mina told
Why
us
would
she
you
watched,
call a million screens? Because you just watched
screens,
them?
How many
Because
screens
they're
have you
so
watched?
good at it, dude.
Like,
when you guys play the Chiefs last?
Playoffs last year.
How infuriating is their screen game? I want you to speak to that from your point of view, why it's so goddamn annoying as a defensive player.
Because, like I was alluding to, the quarterback usually in screens, they drop back a little bit more in their screens. You can't get comfortable because Mahomes does that so much. It's like the same read.
Yes.
And so he does it over and over, and then lulls you to sleep, doop,
Doop, doop.
and then the offensive linemen, they hit you in the back real fast.
Yes.
And you're like,
Well.
oh, shoot, they're out.
And guys like him can be right in Mahomes' face and it'll go.
Yeah.
He's so good waiting till the last second. His timing is impeccable. The unique arm talent makes it hard. And then they're really good at executing them. And they have the best screen game designer, I think, in like the history of the freaking modern NFL. So I'm calling a bunch of screens. I'm going very RPO heavy as well. And if the Eagles seed run, which I think they will, you got to run the ball.
Yeah.
It's
Pacheco time.
Pacheco time.
I can't believe you told us you watched every screen from the Chiefs this year. Right?
Not every. I was just watching all the successful ones to try
Okay.
to see what they did. Yeah.
Okay,
Which is
all right.
a lot, by the way.
Let's flip it now.
Right.
Okay.
Eagles OC, Chiefs DC. Mina, you go first.
I'm
How are you going to
Steichen.
attack? How are you going to attack the Chiefs the defense?
Okay, well, I have a lot of matchup advantages on my side of the ball. My wide receivers are better than they have rookie cornerbacks who I think are playing very well, but they just simply cannot match up with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. I want to see how my quarterback looks throwing the ball. He's not coming off of his best passing performance. But if the Chiefs play man coverage, they play cover one, I'm testing them down the sidelines. It's been our bread and butter all year. And then I'm killing them with our basic concepts, our RPO. I don't think the Chiefs can stop our RPO game. We just saw them the Niners couldn't stop it.
Yeah.
So I feel pretty good.
Oh.
You got the hardest job, I
Yeah,
think,
I
of
do.
all.
I have the
Yeah.
hardest job. I like it that way. But, I think it starts up front. You got to have Chris Jones. You got to have Frank Clark getting off. That's the only way we win this game. We got to blitz a lot. We cannot sit back and let Jalen Hurts.
Zone blitz, though.
Yeah, zone blitz. We got to mix it up. It can't just be one thing, though. Can't be one thing. I think another thing we got to realize is that when Jalen Hurts is in the red zone, he's running the ball.
Yeah.
He is running the ball. He's had so much success all year long in that red zone area of just running it. And they have the RPO game off of it, but it is designed for him to get home. It's not for anybody else. And if we do that, we'll give ourselves a chance. That's all we can do right now.
How do you so Chris Jones is obviously the most dominant player on this team. Mm-hmm. How do you, as a coordinator, get him opportunities? Keep them from doubling him?
So I'm thinking you got to go 5 down.
Yeah.
You got to make sure I can guarantee a one-on-one every single time.
So you maybe walk up a linebacker.
Walk up a
center,
linebacker, or, I give them different exotic fronts they haven't seen.
Yeah.
That's the best thing you could do because they haven't planned for it. If they plan for it, they have something to stop it. I think when you look at it, every team comes with a little wrinkle in the Super Bowl. The defense needs a lot of wrinkles going forward. So we'll see what happens, but you got to make sure he gets one-on-ones. And then Frank Clark's going to, he's done it time and time of just hitting home and getting after Jalen Hurts.
So I'm getting the vibe you're leaning Eagles.
I have gone back and forth on this like a million times.
Yeah.
I actually have right now. I'm kind of landing on the Chiefs. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game.
Oh.
And if it's close and high-scoring in the fourth quarter, I'm going with Patrick Mahomes. So.
It's whoever has the ball last.
Really? So you both think it's going to be high scoring?
Dude.
And I think the
Close.
Eagles will win because I like their running game more. And they can control the time of possession and everything. That's very important in this game. Not like the Super Bowl is way different from any other game because there's a big lull in the middle of this game.
Yeah.
And so you look at, in college you have more time at halftime.
Mm-hmm.
In NFL, it's very quick. But then once you go to a Super Bowl, it's like, oh man, this is another quarter where we're just hanging out. So in this game, it's going to come out to the third quarter, who controls the ball, and then if Eagles do that, they're going to have a lot of success going forward.
Well, I'm just confused. I thought y'all don't make adjustments at halftime. Our boss, Peyton Manning, said no adjustments are made at halftime. Is that true?
That's for our boss. That dude knows everything.
Every team has a different script.
She's on the script.
Oh, we talked about this. Yeah.
She's on the
Cam
script.
was so bad when he got his script and saw they're not making the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
Trust me. He was not happy about
Call your
it.
agent. Ask
How was
for a
that
new
script
one.
from TCU?
Oh, college football's
Boom.
not
Are
scripted.
you a
College football's.
TCU
I'm a
fan?
Michigan fan.
Can
No.
I hijack this and ask you a question?
Absolutely.
I've been
You've
dying.
already hijacked this.
Yeah, I know.
You don't need to ask if you can ask questions.
Love that.
Do it.
Okay. No, I've been dying to ask you this, and I just haven't
It's
gotten
not
around
like
to
you
it.
don't have my number.
I know, but I want to ask in a public forum.
All right.
Okay, so one of the reasons I do like the Eagles is their aggression on fourth down, and the sneak is basically unstoppable.
Right.
Do you think it should be illegal, what they do on the sneak? So for those who don't know, with the two guys getting behind Jalen Hurts and pushing him two cheeks, as a defensive lineman, do you think it's fair?
It's illegal, and then they're
No,
never
it's
set.
legal. It's legal.
It's legal.
It is
It's
illegal.
legal.
It's illegal.
No, no,
They're
no.
never set.
No, it's
If you
legal.
watch it, the O-linemen are never set on
fired
those.
up on
I
this.
know, he's pissed. He's not happy.
Okay.
You're bad.
Oh,
You're
wow. I'm triggered.
Do you think the rules should be
You're bad.
changed, though?
Yes, it should be changed. And there's never a given time. They hurry up to the ball. No one's ever
So
set.
bad.
They're rolling forward. I have this on tape. We can watch it. We can find some tape on this. I'm always pissed off in these fourth downs because, no, it's always skewed to the offense.
I'm just confused why they switched the rule. It used to be a penalty to push your guy forward because you
They
couldn't. They never
switched it, like
officiated.
nobody really noticed until the Eagles were like, "Oh, this is unstoppable."
Yeah.
We have a quarterback who can bench like a lineman, and we have what I think is going to happen in the Super Bowl is they're going to hit them with what the Jags did. You remember in the playoffs, in the wild card game to the Chargers, where they lined up like they were going to do it, and I forgot
yeah.
who came. It was ETN who carried the ball.
Yes.
Dude,
yeah.
if I'm the Chiefs, I am waiting for that to happen in this game because they sneak so much and they do it so well.
What's the trick play that's going to happen in the Super Bowl if you've got the script?
I can't reveal the script.
No,
I don't wanna
reveal the
spoil
script.
it.
ESPN wants to know.
Well, it's going to be the Chiefs. If anyone does a trick play, I
You
feel
think
like
the Chiefs are going to do it? You're not going to go with the Eagles?
the Chiefs love shenanigans more than any team I've
Oh,
ever seen.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that crap. Like the little ring around the rosy
Go
crap.
into it. Yeah. What do you like it? Do you
No,
hate it?
it's stupid. It does nothing.
He's so surly.
Yeah. Don't get him talking offense.
Are we
Jeez.
talking? Did you just call me surly?
You
Yeah,
are.
you're being surly.
You're running a little hot. You had
Spell
black
surly.
coffee before the episode today. You're a little amped up.
I got
right
you.
You said bring it.
I got him amped up with this. I knew that sneak thing would
now.
get him
It really
going.
it really bothered him. It does.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
why
wait
I
till we
want.
get to our not just football questions. I'm really going to flip the script.
Go wherever you want. It's your show.
We
You-
will. We'll
you
get,
can ask
we'll
me
get there.
anything.
We'll get there.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Wait, do you want to do the Super Bowl picks real quick?
Oh, we just did it. She's leaning Eagles. She's leaning
Okay.
Chiefs, and you're leaning. Who are you leaning?
Sounds like Eagles.
So you guys are
Eagles.
against each other. Give me scores though. We need score predictions.
High.
Just
28-27.
So you take the over.
yes.
Caesar Sportsbook
It's 51,
over.
right?
Is it? I don't know what it is actually.
I'm
off the top
going
of my head.
over. 28-27 is my
Okay.
score.
Wow.
Oh, I'm going to go 21-14.
What?
What?
21-14,
No
yeah.
chance.
Yes.
Stop living up to the
Yes.
stereotype of your
Dude.
position. You know that's not
That's how
happening.
we get it done.
You know this is not going to be a 21-14
No chance.
game.
In the first quarter, maybe. Not.
Relax.
No
relax.
way.
Just watch. Just watch
No,
the game.
they're gonna
You're
score
be like,
points.
Oh, Cam was right.
There's not going to be a single line player who doesn't pick the Eagles to win because y'all are so biased because of your position. You're like,
Y'all
oh, they're
are
better
so-
in the
so
trenches.
biased. Yeah. Because
Yeah,
we
but-
know real football.
Because
The line knows it. We get it done.
this is the greatest quarterback.
Yeah. It's the quarterback, man. It is. This is the best one we've ever seen.
That's why this is such a good game. It's the best team against the best quarterback. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
That's why we're having trouble
I'm
picking
so
it.
mad at you guys. Trenches matter. Let's just.
The trenches matter, but the quarterback can offset that and trump that at some point.
And the
where it's
Chiefs
just better.
are actually decent in the trenches. They're not. This isn't like the Bucs Super Bowl where they're rolling out that offensive line. The Chiefs lost to that Bucs, and they were like, never again. We're gonna pay Joe Thuney $1 million. We're gonna throw everything we can to protecting Mahomes. It's not the same.
No comment.
So you're only leaning. You're only leaning Eagles because the defensive line. You're showing your bias here.
Let's get to these not just football questions.
Go to them. Let's see them.
Mina's got a lot of things to do. She's a busy girl.
I do have some things to get to.
What do you want to eat tonight? Maybe you want a home cooked favorite, but don't feel like going to the store, or you want something exciting and new, but it'd be great to stay in the night. DoorDash connects you with everything you want, whenever, however you want it. With DoorDash, you're not just getting things you love, but supporting the community you love too. For a limited time, our listeners can get 50% off up to $20 in value and $0 delivery fees when you download the DoorDash app and enter code Heyward. That's 50% off up to $20 value and $0 delivery fees when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code Heyward. Don't forget, that's code Heyward for 50% off up to $20 value and $0 delivery fees with DoorDash. Subject to change, terms apply. Build your perfect player. Speed, strength, football IQ, TD celebration, trash talking ability, and competitiveness. Let's go speed first.
Go ahead, Mina. Good luck.
Okay. Out of all players in the NFL.
All players.
I mean, I guess Tyreek Hill's the fastest player in the NFL.
Okay. Strength.
Who's the strongest player? He's going to take this one personally.
Listen, if you didn't pick up on what he's looking at you like, look,
Okay.
he's getting the biceps out
I'll
and
go
stuff.
Cam Heyward.
Oh, thanks.
Definitely not Aaron Donald.
Wow,
Yeah,
that
but if
wasn't
she does Aaron
scripted.
Donald's podcast later, it'll be Aaron Donald.
Oh,
so
yeah,
just so
it
you
will
know,
be.
Yeah, just so you know, yeah.
Or it might be Lenny.
I think you'll always have Aaron Donald beat when it comes to podcasting.
Oh, thanks.
And
There you go.
Speaking.
Oh, I appreciate it.
He's a man of very few words. This man has a lot of words.
Yes. Don't get him
Football
started.
IQ.
Oh, man. I guess Tom Brady retired.
I was to say
so
current players because
Current.
Brady's technically retired now, so you can't.
You
use
could go
him.
your favorite Aaron Rodgers.
I think, like, mentally. Better not be
Are
any
you
Rodgers
are you gonna do the isolation with him?
Okay. Somebody pointed out to me that when he talked about that, he only says 4 nights of darkness. And they're like, what if he's just only doing it at night
Yeah.
and he's like messing with us?
I noticed that
This
too.
is a man who we know chooses his words carefully.
Right. Very true.
I'll have 4 straight nights of
Yeah,
darkness
right.
too. Like
It
I had,
started at 8 p.m.
I started last
sure.
night. I
Yeah,
had my
right,
room
yeah.
was dark.
He's
Somebody
got
needs
immunity.
a follow-up.
He's got
Is this
immunity.
24 hours?
Yeah.
Immunity, yes. That's I have some questions about the Darkness Retreat.
All right. You still didn't answer our question.
IQ, also Cam Heyward.
I like that.
You know,
The brains and the bronze.
She's just gonna use you, okay?
trying to
yeah.
turn this.
TD
around.
celebration. Or TD Selly.
Trying to think of a really good one I saw this year. There weren't that many good ones this year, to be honest.
You're not a
Like,
Justin Jefferson?
I guess he's the most famous right now for his.
Do
gritty.
you have
Or
a gritty
Juju,
video? Are you?
or-
I have resisted. You don't even know how many situations I've been in where everyone's like, "Let's gritty," and I just back out of a TikTok.
I was gonna say,
or-
are you doing the robot right there? What was that?
That's me
That goes
backing
at
to
you
get out
backing
of a
up.
social video where it'd be gritty. Yeah.
Do you like to dance?
I don't like to dance.
We're going to make you dance.
I don't
right
dance.
here.
It's one thing I will not do. I'll put a pineapple on my head like cousin Sal asked.
I
will not
saw you
dance.
walking with that. Very impressive.
Thank
nice
you.
job.
I appreciate
All right.
that.
Trash talking ability.
CJ Gardner Johnson.
Wow.
He's such
More than Jalen Ramsey?
CJ Gardner Johnson has been punched 3 times because
She's
of his
right.
trash talking.
She's right.
So hasn't Jalen been punched a
I
lot
don't
too?
know.
The moment where I knew Jalen Ramsey was elite trash talker was when AJ Brown, you remember, or AJ Green, pardon
Yes.
me, because that dude is
AJ doesn't talk.
Doesn't
say a
talk.
word. Doesn't say a word.
You see Jalen's mouth guard dangling, and you know and all of a sudden,
Yeah, just chokes him.
I'm like, what was he saying?
Anytime you get AJ Green to
What
choke you,
was
yeah.
he saying
Yes.
to AJ Green that made him flip out?
Okay.
He's
so
up there.
CJ Gardner Johnson, right?
Yeah, he's up. He's elite.
All right. Competitiveness.
Oh, this was always the Brady thing. Who's like a competitive monster?
Ooh.
That's such a tough thing to measure, though. You guys are all here. You're all competitive. Like,
there's more competitive people in this world.
I mean, yeah, but it's hard for her to measure that.
You tell me this.
Yeah, who do you think
is
it
the
is?
most competitive
No,
guy
I'm
you know?
asking the questions. This is not the Mina Kimes show, okay?
Who looks like the maddest when they? It's really like that's why we always think about Brady because he like loses his shit when he.
Yeah, he screams at teammates and stuff like that.
So that makes you competitive?
Well, it just means he wants to win.
He seems the way we understand competitiveness is when a player looks really upset.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well then I'm the most competitive.
You are pretty competitive.
Yes.
You do look upset.
You're just
When
angry.
Yeah, you were really angry when you got the personal foul against the Ravens, and you and Minka had gotten into
that
a
was
fight on the
pretty
sideline.
whack,
When you cost your team 4 points.
Yeah.
Glad it didn't cost him the win. All right. Last question right here. What's your go-to karaoke song?
Oh God.
Ooh, a little stumped here.
Staying Alive, the Wyclef
Wow.
version. Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Can you bust out a couple bars?
I
for us?
100% no.
No, don't.
No,
No.
You said you can't dance, but you can sing. You're a triple threat, right?
I don't sing or dance.
She just watches screens. Chiefs screens, okay?
I can answer more questions about those. I can talk
my
screens.
gosh.
I still can't believe she came over. She's like, yeah, I've been watching Chiefs screens all week.
Yeah.
Like,
I
that
genuinely think that is one of the most important things of this Super Bowl is their screen game.
The screens.
Do you not disagree? Because of how good the Eagles'
Wait,
pass rush is.
you said, do you not disagree?
Or do you disagree? Sorry. Do you not agree? Because of how good the Eagles' pass rush is, don't you think that's going to be like so
It's very
important?
important. It
Yeah.
is very important.
Thank you, Cam.
well, there you go.
Yes. Well, give me a special talent since you don't want to sing or dance.
Like that I have to do something now?
Yes.
I mean, most of my I like do art, but I can't do that on the spot. I know the
Etch-a-sketch. I saw you were
capitals
good
of
with
a lot of
Etch-a-sketch.
countries.
You know the capitals of a lot of countries.
All the countries?
A lot
All
of
the
them.
countries?
A lot of countries. I don't know. A lot. I used to do geography bees as a kid.
You used to do what?
It's a geography bee. It's like a spelling bee,
She's a
but for
Yale
its
grad,
geography.
Cam.
Oh,
She's a
wow.
Yale
You
grad.
answer questions about geography.
You're so cool.
Thank you. I'm cool. I'm very cool.
I wish I was like you.
I know. You wish you asking me where the cool parties were later.
Yeah, I'm going
Well,
to
yeah, we
media
feel like
parties
losers.
and she's telling me I'm a dork.
Yeah, we feel like
Perfect.
losers. We went to the media party and she made fun of us. for it.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know. It's our
I thought
first
I was
time.
going to meet Mina Kimes there,
I
but
mean-
she's too busy going to bars to see Los Angeles Lakers.
I saw you last week.
Oh,
Did
you
you
gotta take
really?
me in doses.
Yeah, I was at the Pro Bowl.
Oh,
At the Pro
okay,
Bowl.
okay.
Yeah,
One last thing.
Hayden
How's
was
Lenny
was
doing?
invited.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, how's Lenny
A little
doing?
bummed not to be here. Like
Mm-hmm.
you're kind of the equivalent of Lenny on my podcast.
Yes,
so he's
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit insulted that he wasn't invited.
I had a
although-
spot right here for him. Or even this spot
Yes.
right here, wherever. I mean,
Hayden's more of a cat person.
no,
you-
that's not true. I have a cat and a dog. Let's not get into this. We don't have time to get into this. I like them both.
I know you gotta go, but
Very defensive about that.
I know cat people are weird.
No.
Dude, Justin Herbert, I did a story on him 2
Wait,
years
no,
ago.
he's a cat person.
He has a cat, and he tried to hide the fact that he had a cat from me. So
Why?
I found out he had a cat. So I did a story on him. He's very private. He's very quiet. Your favorite quarterback to sack. And
Punched him.
someone told me he had a cat. So I asked him. He's like, I don't have a cat. Literally talked to like 10 other people. They're like talking about his cat. So I came back, and I'm like, you definitely have a cat. Why'd you lie? And he's like, I don't know. I just didn't want you to know I had a cat.
Wow.
Listen, I said it yesterday. Dogs just have a better PR guy. That's all it is. People hate on cats so much. Cats are.
so
You can leave a cat
sensitive.
home by yourself, and it'll
Cats
be
are
fine.
weird.
Cat people are so sensitive.
Yeah, they're very sensitive.
I
They're
have
very
both.
triggered.
I have both. All right.
All right, well, that's our show, Not Just Football. Mia, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thanks for
we'll have to
having
talk
me.
more about the dog and cats because
Anytime.
it's a whole thing. But thank you so much for coming on. We'll see you around.
Amazing. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Mina. Appreciate it.